What is going on, YouTube? You guys know who it is. It's your boy MfxProdigy on the mic, and I want to start off this commentary by bringing a warm welcome to all of my new subscribers, and I would love to give out some love to you guys. I just want to say thank you for everybody who's been supporting my videos, who's been here since day one, and I would also like to thank all my new subscribers for subscribing, because there's a reason to why you subscribed, and I would love to know why. So please leave in the comment section below. Tell me the reason why you subscribe. Maybe you can say something like, I enjoy your videos, or something simple. I just want to interact with you guys, get to know you guys a little bit better, so I can bring out better videos to your liking and to my liking. So first off, this little video is going to be talking about a brand new series idea that I have. The name of this series was inspired by my good friend Nuclear Sharkhead, and he basically talked to me one day and told me, you should really do tip videos. And I said to him, why? And he said, you just seem like the type to be able to give out good tips. You're a decent player at multiple games, and you should really start giving out tip videos. So to follow his advice, I'm going to be doing a series called Step Your Game Up. And in this series, I'm going to be aiming at helping new players or average players step their game up, hence the name. They're going to step their game up by a wide array of tactics and ideas that I personally have, and I would like to share to all of these new players. So by step your game up, what I really mean is I'm going to be providing the new players and average players and even experienced players with a lot of tactics, with a lot of ideas, with the proper usage of playstyle. And just to bring this onto the actual game that I have in the background, so let's talk about BlackLight Retribution and what ideas I have for it, because that's actually going to be the first game in my rotation. It's simply going to be like BlackLight Retribution, Step Your Game Up, and what's going to be inside of it is I'm going to talk about basic things as in like settings, how your FPS and how the game looks and how smooth it feels to you dictates how you play. I'm going to be talking about armor builds. I'm going to be talking about weapon builds, how recoil affects your gun, the proper way to control the recoil. I'm going to talk about the proper weapon builds for each and every single map. I could cover the way you rotate around the map, the way you maneuver around the map, certain choke points on each and every single map. Talk about equipment usage and how to use them to its full potential. Talk about how to bait people out, all forms of tactics and ideas, all forms of playstyles that you could use to completely overwhelm your enemy. I could also talk about smart purchases with GP and BlackLight Retribution, because the way the GP system works now, the way the rental system works now, it's a lot harder to make GP, and you can't rent out any weapons, so you're stuck with the default gear that you get in the beginning. And to a lot of new players, this is a very huge disadvantage. I really don't like the way they pulled out the rental system on weapons and stuff like that. A lot of people would say, well, what about the 3-day and all of these other options? And it's just not the same. The 1-day rental system worked because you only rented it for 1 day. You played that whole day, and you rented it for what? Let's just give it a number. Let's just say you rented it for 1,000 GP. And throughout that whole day that you rented it, you played the whole day and you made 3k GP. You save that 3k GP and you rent the same weapon the next day, and it continuously goes like that. Eventually you're gonna start building up more GP, and you won't lose any GP that way. But the way it is now, you end up losing more GP than earning GP. So that's really what I wanted to talk about. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was basically how to use missions to your advantage, how to properly do the missions and stuff like that. Because a lot of people, they just overlook missions in BlackLight Retribution, and you could get a lot of GP and EXP from there. So that's basically essentially what this whole series is going to be. It's going to talk about the tactics, all of these tips and tricks, and all of this is aimed at helping the average player or just simply the new player get better at the game. Hopefully I could help the experienced players who've been here before me, or even experienced players who just started coming up again, because I know whenever you play this game and then you just don't feel like playing it, you leave and you come back, you're rusty, and maybe a couple tips or tricks could really help you out. So that's essentially what I'm going to be doing with the game, giving out a couple tips and tricks. And another thing that I wanted to cover in this video was feedback. Now this may not be like an important thing that a lot of people stress, but me personally, I stress feedback enormously. I need feedback. Like, I don't know how to stress this enough. I really honestly do need feedback. The reason why is I just want to get better. I'm always self-upgrading. I want to upgrade my video quality. I want to make it better. And just leaving comments like great video, it's not gonna help me out. I need feedback that will help me out, because it's only for your benefit, the subscribers, the people who watch my YouTube videos, because this is only gonna make my videos better, and that's all that I really want to do. I can't stress it enough, and I won't continue to stress it as much as I am right now, but I'm just really looking for some good feedback. Maybe there's something you didn't like about the way the game looked. I could probably fix that, and I would love to fix that just to make the game look better. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my video quality is really going up. And the reason is I strive to be better. This is why I'm doing tips and tricks videos for average people, so they can strive to be better, and so I can learn from the tips that I give other people also. But anyway, guys, it's been your boy MfxProdigy, and I'm out, guys. Peace.